So I wanted to talk a little bit about my sculptures. So for those of you that don't know how I create these, I've been creating my sculptures since I lived in Maine, and that has to be almost 30 years ago now. So I started off by, my ancestors started, I don't know if you know my story, but when I moved to Maine is when my ancestors started waking me up and talking to me, scaring me half to death. And eventually I started getting used to hearing them, and they had me start putting stones together, and I noticed that I could feel vibrations in stones. And so I did a lot of hiking in Maine and a lot of beachcombing, and these sculptures started to come together. And I think I even copyrighted them back then because nobody's doing these. And what would happen when I started to do these is almost like the stones would start to speak to me, and I would get a channel from my angels about what the prayer was that went with the sculpture. Sometimes I get a little message about who the sculpture is going to be for eventually, because I'm like the keeper of them until the person shows up that they need to belong to, or somebody buys that person a gift. So either way, they're mine here or at this wherever they either won't sell until the right person shows up or until somebody buys them that gift. I have made hundreds of these over the years. I've made jewelry, I've made small sculptures, smudge bowls. Like I have a smudge bowl right here. Hold on. Here's one of the angel smudge bowls that I did for this show. And it's you don't have to burn sage. You can burn incense. You can just keep it because you like the shell and it's pretty, and you put some crystals in there. No, I mean, because I'm part native and I smudge does not mean that that's what, originally that's what these were designed for, but you use them for whatever. I mean, you could even put my angel cards. Oh, wouldn't that be a good idea? I didn't even think of that till right now. Stick my angel cards in there. You can use them for whatever, but these stone sculptures are pretty dear to my heart. I wanted to just give you guys a little sneak peek. I make a lot of these for this show. This show seems to, the people that are drawn to the show are really understand these pieces, and they do really well there. So anyway, they each have their own prayer, they each have their own intention, and they are waiting for their person to show up, basically. Thanks. See you soon.